Hi everyone. So, a question I get asked an awful lot by people is, do I need to take supplements? Do you need them? Well, obviously, the answer to that question is no, you don't need them. The use of supplements has obviously become much more commonplace in the last 10 years or so, across all sports, not just triathlon. And it's big business basically. So I would say beware of anybody who says that this product's going to make you faster or better or leaner or something along those lines, because usually if they're saying that, it's because they're going to profit in some way or another. Usually financially, the company may have a sponsor or they may have somebody representing the product, and if they say, yeah, that product, honestly, until I took that, I was rubbish, and now look at me. Obviously in a slightly more subtle way, but that's the message, and the reason they're giving that message out is to make you buy them, which, isn't necessarily their fault, it's our fault for believing them, I guess, but it makes it more difficult when they have someone relatively high profile advertising that product. Anyway, you can pretty much get all of the things you need from food, but obviously that means you need to have a well-constructed, well-balanced diet. There are occasions when people benefit from supplementation. That's usually if they've got some sort of health problem, so they may be deficient in certain things, or they're not eating a good enough diet. The problem is when you start trying to take in supplements, because it's a highly unregulated industry, you don't really know the quality of the product that you're actually taking, so you don't really know how much goodness is in there. As an example, I know a guy whose mother owns an equestrian nutrition business, and they provide horses with whey protein. So we got a very, very well-known protein brand and had it tested in a lab alongside the protein that they give to horses. So whey protein, basically exactly the same. In the very well-known brand, it was 50% actual quality protein in there, and the horse protein was 70%. So quite significantly different. The horse protein was a lot cheaper, and that goes to show you something. Unless you really have it tested rigorously, you don't really know how much quality is in there. That's by the by. Other supplements which can be worth taking, maybe something like vitamin D, especially living in the UK. In the winter months we're probably all deficient in vitamin D, not getting enough daylight. Magnesium can be quite good, mainly due to vegetables being so massively over-farmed. In low quality soil we don't get as much magnesium as we once would, so maybe supplementing with that. Fish oil can be a good supplement to take, but you can probably get a lot of that from food, to be fair, if you eat a good diet. But I do supplement with a little bit of fish oil, to be honest, just to make sure that I feel I'm getting enough. So it's a little bit of an insurance policy. The supplements that I think are less needed, especially by triathletes, are probably things like gels and sports drinks, to be honest. I'd say they're massively overused and overrated. Obviously they're very calorie dense, and there is a time that they can be useful. If you're doing a very long distance event and you completely run out of energy. I think there was a time this year in the Tour de France when Chris Froome completely blew climbing a hill, and the car came along, gave him a gel, got the gel in, and slowly but surely started to perk up. But that doesn't happen quickly. I think sometimes we're under the illusion we take that gel and we're going to all of a sudden bang, we're back on it, and it isn't like that. You're talking minimum 20 minutes, 30, 40 minutes really, before your blood sugar goes up and you should start to feel better. So there's a massive placebo effect with supplements. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit, clears a few things up with regards to supplements. If you've got any comments, questions, then by all means post them, email them to me, put them on the Facebook, Twitter, down there somewhere on the YouTube page, and I'll get back to you. Alright, cheers.